to himself and began to let himself speak to himself.
Time.
I needed the rest of it, yeah. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 10:11 when? Witness 1, finish the question.
2 Corinthians 10:11. Wait. 10, 11.
Time.
Time out. I neglected to mention, please turn off all your cell phones, and we're not going to count that as an error because I clearly heard talking behind me.
Thank you, Kim.
So we're going to put 20 seconds back on the clock and do not give him an error. So let's make sure all the cell phones are turned off and buzzes and all that sort of stuff.
Kim, hold on a second. I'm gonna close this door too.
Okay, thank you.
Save disruptions later.
Thank you, I appreciate that. All right. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 9:24. Why? Tater 2, finish the question.
9:24. Why? Why run? You maintain it.
20 points.
Time out, sub.
Time out, sub.
I'd like to put Caleb in seat 2.
Caleb coming into seat 2 for I'm a Tater. All right. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 5:2 in witness 1, finish the question.
2 Corinthians 5:2 in what we're going to understand.
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 1:25. Witness 4, finish the question.
1 Corinthians 1:25 quote. For the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men.
20 points.
Good job.
Well done. 4 down over here. Thank you. Question according to 1 Corinthians 10, sorry, and a 4 came back on. That's going to be an error because it came on and went off. It's after I'd started the reference. All right, your light is flashing. Okay. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 8:8 what? And a 3, finish the question.
8 what 8 is not going to prove whether it's not going to is not going to prove whether it's what is your level stream. 8 is not going to work.
I have a different question of why. Yeah, that's why.
Good job.
Good job.
Everybody down, time out. For your light. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:22. And a 4, finish the question.
15:23. 15:23.
Time.
Time out. What reference did I read?
15:22.
Thank you. It was 22.
13, Mary.
Time out. Substitution.
Substitution, please.
Havla is gonna go on seat 4 for Linda.
All right, Havala coming into seat 4.
So Havla.
All right. Everybody down. 2 over here. Thank you. Okay. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 4:14. Tater 3, finish the question.
4:14. What will he raise Lord Jesus do?
I have a different question.
13, Mary.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 4:13, like Tater 2, finish the question.
4:15 like that's some of the refuge of all things like what happened like the some of the world the refuge of all things.
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 6:2, what? Witness 3, finish the question.
6:2. What God said. What light shine brightness.
I have a different question.
Substitution, please.
Time out. Substitution, witness.
I'm gonna bring Hadassah into seat 3.
Hadassah
and
coming into 3,
Kirk into seat 1,
and Kirk
and
into
Joe's
1.
gonna be the captain.
I'm sorry, who's captain?
Joe is the captain.
All right, Joe and 4 is captain.
Joe is not the captain. Sorry. Joe is the captain for right now.
All right, Joe is the captain.
Yes.
Joe does not want to be the captain. Joe is the captain. Right, yes,
Time, please.
1 minute, 41 seconds.
thank you. All right, everybody down. One, thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 2:7 before. Witness 5, finish the question.
2:7. Before the ages of our glory. Before when these things. Got a
Time
moment to
out.
do.
These things not in the verse, sorry.
Third teamer.
Time out, keep that time out. We can hear other sites, so let's keep our noise down to respect that. All right, thank you.
Kind of a substitution for
Yeah.
witness.
Substitution.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Errol out. I'm gonna move Kaylin to seat 5. I'm gonna move Kirk to seat 2 and bring Xander back into seat 1.
All right, so
And
we
I'm
got,
gonna make Hadassah the captain.
yep. All right, so we'll have Xander and Kirk and Hadassah and Josiah and Kaylin, and who's the captain?
Hadassah.
All right, thank you. All right. All right, so we've got Xander in 1, Kirk in 2, Hadassah in 3, Josiah in 4, and Kaylin in 5. All right, everybody down, your flashing, is on, thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 11:3. Taylor 3, finish the question.
11-3. Say your devotion.
That is a quote.
Come on, Seb.
Now a sub.
I'd like to put Oliver in seat 3.
Oliver coming into 3 for Tater.
You got this, Oliver.
Time in question according to 1 John 2:28. Tater 1, finish the question.
1 John 2:28.
Sorry. One down over here. Question according to 1 Corinthians 3:5-2. Tater 2, finish the question.
3, 5, 2. To whom the Lord assigned each.
20 points.
Yeah.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 2:10 and a 3, finish the question.
2:10, 4, 2:10. Today we read philosophy. Today we read philosophy. What if I've been in things before second plus stress? Today we read philosophy. What if I've been in things before second plus stress? What if I've been in things
20 points.
Yeah.
Time out. I hesitated because I wasn't sure what your question was because you were going so fast. But you gave me you repeated the question, so that's fine. Yep, so good job. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 7:19. Witness 2, finish the question. I have a different question.
Good try, Kirk.
All right, we have halftime. The scores, please.
Okay. On my left, we have Anda with 3 team errors, 1 quiz answering correctly, and 20 points. In the middle, we have Witness with 4 team errors, 3 quiz answering correctly, and 70 points. And on my right, we have Imitator with 5 team errors, 2 quiz answering correctly, and 40 points.
All right. Coaches, 1 minute with your teams. All right, coaches, that's time. Take your seats, please.
Ready, set, start! 1, 2, 3, wait!
All right. Do we have any subs for Anna?
Not right now.
Okay, not now. How about for witness? Do we have any subs?
No.
And for
Oh,
Tater?
sorry. Errol, I'll sub you in.
All right,
Come on out, sorry. No, I don't have any subs.
no subs.
I'm gonna put Chris in C2.
Okay, so we've got Kaylin on seat 5. Okay. Carissa is coming into seat 2 for Tater. Actually, Kaylin is in seat 5.
Okay,
Errol was.
okay.
But
We're having rough communication morning. We're all good though.
all right. Okay, we are all in sync. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Okay, 2 down, 2 down. Thank you. 2's back on. 5's on. 2's back on. Thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 3:5 from Tater 3. Finish the question.
3-5 from. 3-5 from. From whom is our sufficiency from God?
20 points. Question according to 1 John 5:1. Who? Tater 1. Finish the question.
1 John 5:1. Who has been born of God? Everyone who's
I have a different question.
16
Time out.
error, and that's an error out.
Sorry, Emmy. Ella, sorry.
I'm gonna put Alia in seat 1.
Okay, Alia coming into seat 1.
Substitution for witness.
Substitution for witness.
I'm gonna bring Errol into seat 4 for Joe,
Errol coming into seat 4.
and she's gonna be the captain.
And Errol will be the captain. Okay. That's good because the little thing sticks better on her name than it does on her dad's. Letters. Okay. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:41. Witness 3. Finish the question.
15:41. Can you what do you want? Start at first from start going. For starters from start going. What differs from start?
Time.
Starters
20
from
points.
start.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 6:9. Do witness 5. Finish the question.
6:9. Do you know what me to see?
20 points.
Good.
Bonus.
Good job.
Time out substitution for Anda.
You put Anita in seat 1.
Lanita coming into seat 1. All right. Tater 4, you're flashing. When it's on. Now it's off, on, off. Tater 1. And the 1 is flashing. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 12:21. Witness 2. Finish the question.
What can I say to hand?
20 points.
Good job. Substitution,
Time out
please.
sub.
I'm gonna bring Connor back into seat 3,
Connor into 3.
and I'm gonna bring Joe into seat 4 and move Errol to 5 and bring Kaylin out. And Connor's captain.
4 minutes, 23 seconds.
So you got Errol in 5?
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you. All right, so we've got Xander, Kirk, Connor, Josiah, Errol.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm keeping up. Okay. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 9:4 and a 3.
Series 9:4. Others who some students come to me finding you not ready, humiliated, say nothing of being so confident.
20 points. 1 down. Question according to 2 Corinthians 11:12. Witness 3. Finish the question.
I'll continue to do what I'm doing. I'll continue to do, and I'll talk about those with like the investment that work in the same times as we do. And right now, I'll continue.
20 points.
Good job, Connor.
Question according to 1 John 4:20. What? Witness 5. Finish the question.
20. What? 4. 20. 4. What is not ending the truth?
I have a different question.
Good
okay.
time,
Time
I'm
out.
an
It's
error
okay,
out.
Earl.
Sorry about that,
Sorry,
Earl.
this is the-
All right, I'll bring Hadassah into seat 5.
Hadassah coming into seat 5. Okay, 1 down. Thank you. And 5 flash. There you go. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 10:15. Witness 5. Finish the question.
10:15. As to him, I speak sensible.
20 points.
Good job, Hadassah.
Time out, Seb.
Time out.
I'd like to put Caleb back in seat 2.
Caleb coming into seat 2.
Can I have the time, please?
3 minutes, 14 seconds.
All right, 3 minutes, 14 seconds. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 1:6. Witness 5. Finish the question.
1 6. 1 6. You know, the testimony about Christ was confirmed among you. What was confirmed among you the testimony about Christ?
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to timeout. I got a light error on and a 5 because I had started to form the word third. That was and a 5. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 14:18. Tater 2, finish the question.
14, 18. Why I think God that is speaking tongues more
I
than
have a different question. Question according to 1 Corinthians 3:23. Witness 3, finish the question.
Future. Who is God's Christ?
20 points.
Good job.
1 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 8:13. Witness 5, finish the question.
8:13. 8:13. Well, I never eat meat if I make my brother stumble, therefore if it makes my brother stumble.
20 points.
Good job, Hadassah.
And a 1, you're late. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:28. Witness 5, finish the question.
28. Who will be subjected to him?
Different question.
Good try, Hadassah.
60, Mayor.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 16:1. Witness 3.
16:1 quote. 16:1 quote. Now concerning the collection for the saints as I directed the churches of Galatia, so you also did that.
20 points.
Good job, Connor.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:2. Quote. Witness 2.
so to quote, but because of the temptation to sexual immorality each mention of my faith.
20 points.
Good job, Kirk.
1 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 6:19. Tater 2, finish the question.
What are you not your
20 points.
Time out, Seb.
Timeout's up.
I'm putting Chris in seat 2.
All right, Carissa coming back to seat 2.
48 seconds.
48 seconds left in the quiz. All right. Okay, everybody down. Time in question according to 1 John 2:15. Witness 3, finish the question.
First time. First chapter. What do I have to
It is a quote. Question according to 2 Corinthians 13 and a 3, finish the question.
2 Corinthians 13:2.
Time out. Put time back on the clock, please. It was 13:1. Let's do 3 seconds. All right. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 2:6. What? Witness 5, finish the question.
265. Yet among the maturity of powers to or of the rulers of the stage who are doomed to pass away. Among the maturity of powers. What we impart wisdom among the
Different
mature.
question.
So get off 50-50.
Substitution, please.
Time out sub.
I'm gonna bring Kaylin into seat 5 for Hadassah.
Kaylin coming into seat 5.
8 seconds.
All right, 8 seconds left. Time for about 3 questions. Okay. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:32. Witness 3, finish the question.
15:32. If what was the for tornado?
Different questions.
That's an error out, but that's also the end of the quiz.
All right,
Good job.
and it is indeed the end of the quiz. Scores, please.
I need a team captain. 1 second for the score thing.
Oh, that's right. So we need to have you designated captain so that we can continue the score thing.
Okay, Kaylin.
All right, Kaylin is the
There we
captain.
go. Okay, so in third place with 5 team errors, 1 quiz answering correctly and 20 points, in second place with 7 team errors, 3 quiz answering correctly and 50 points, I'm a tater. And in first place with 9 team errors, 6 quizzers answering correctly and 230 points, Witness.
All right, coaches, make sure you're checking individual scores and don't forget your lineups.
Get your lineups.
Well done.
Thank you guys for table officiating.
Thank you.
Yes, we're good. Thank you.
I remember 3 years ago in St. Louis, the final match of
And is good.
And it was a small, I was excited.
It's the same starter.
Oh, thank you for being here. Have a good day, Ella. Because usually some table officials, you know, we were at this place and we were in this site and it was these teams and you were out that and I'm like, I remember so few
After that many
details.
matches, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that room right outside was an area where everyone would congregate and talk between matches. It was so loud.
Yeah, they did that.
And a third job got thrown out.
One of our team's anchors came in the same match. Yeah, we have 3 teams, mostly from
Okay, who are our routines for this quiz?
Anchored on the left, sanctified in the middle, freedom on the right.
Being anchored and sanctified leads to freedom. There we go. Sanctified, right. See, right there. Sanctified.
Oh, that's awesome. Like just 2 little dragons.
On the left.
Hey, Levi, what's on fire? Yes, the chair is on fire. It hurts.
I made Alex.
Okay. Alex, does he know that?
Yes.
Yeah, they have an lead eye or something in there.
Yeah, it's lead eye.
Yeah, you can call him either one. If you call him lead eye, it would kind of be funny, but I don't know. He kind of likes that anyway, right, lead eye?
Is that my handwriting?
I don't know. I like calling him lead eye.
Oh, Zinnia, I love your name. Zinnias are one of my favorite flowers.
She loves your name.
I love your name.
There we go.
That's fun.
Already.
All right, and folks, I'd like to introduce you to Levi, whose name is misspelled in any printouts as Levi, but
Nice, nice.
I'd like you to introduce to know him as Levi. That's the name his mom and daddy.
Well, I was actually thinking of changing his name legally to Ledi. So just so no confusion.
All right,
Yeah.
so we have in here, we have anchored and sanctified and freedom. All right, so I will go through and we'll do a light check. Everybody sit down. There we go. Do we have any foot jumpers before I start? Okay, good. All right, anchored 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sanctified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freedom 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 5 your light came on and stayed on. All right, cool. All right, so were any of you on by for the last quiz? So we've got all of the quiz jitters out. We're ready to go. Okay, we'll do one practice jump. This will be for prayer. 5 you're on. Coach, you might want to scooch back just a little so he can see me clearly. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, this practice jump will be for prayer, like I said. Please jump. Whoops, not you. Sit down there.
Working?
It is working. It's flashing. There you go. Okay, 5 you're on over here. Okay. Please jump and name the longest river on the continent of South America. 5. It is. Would you like to pray? That was
40
for prayer. Would you
points,
like to pray?
right?
Dear God, thank you for letting us all gather here today together. Please help this quiz to go well and help us to remember your word and hide it in our hearts. Please help us to bring others to know Jesus.
Amen. Perfect. All right. And you've got time on the clock and you've got everybody in captains. All right, we're ready to go. Everybody down. Okay. All right. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 7:9. If what? Anchored 1. Finish the question.
7-9, if what? 7-9, if what? If what? If they cannot exercise self-control, if what should they marry? But if they cannot exercise self-control,
20 points. Well done. Question according to 2 Corinthians 1:10. What have we? Freedom 3. Finish the question.
Okay, what have we set our hopes on her?
20 points. Time out. You said hopes, and it is just one hope. We have set our hopes. I'm sorry, I can't give you points. My bad. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 12:2. What do I not? Freedom 3. Finish the question.
12-2, what do I not? What do I not? What do I not know? Whether in the body or out of the body.
20 points. Okay, 3 down here. Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:41. Quote. Freedom 4.
41. 41. It is not the.
There is one. Time out. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah. Put that there close. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 3 down here. Thank you. And 1 and 5. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 John 4:12. What is freedom 5? Finish the question.
4:12. What is? What's perfecting this? Is that?
Time out. I needed if we love one another.
13 Mary.
Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 4:4. What am I not? Freedom 4.
What am I not? What am I aware of anything against myself?
20 points. Question according to 1 John 2:17. Along freedom 5. Finish the question.
2:17 along with what? So we're passing along with this is ours. Everyone's passing along with this is ours, but everyone's with progress perfect. world is passing right along. This is Earth's world. This world
Come on.
from.
The world is passing away.
I heard him say away.
Did you hear it say away?
Yeah.
But you did hear, did you?
Word away.
Okay,
I also heard him say
you did? Okay. All right, along is in the verse, so you weren't giving me wrong information. I just did not hear away, but I have people that say that they did, so I will give you 20 points.
Good job.
Good job.
And 3 down. Thank you. 5 down, thanks. Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 12:13, into what? Freedom 2, finish the question.
12:13 into what? 12:13. Into what were we all baptized into one body?
20 points.
Coach's timeout.
Coach's
Sanctified.
timeout for sanctified.
Sanctified.
All right.
Sorry. Oh, wow. It's like when I could.
5.
3, 2, 1.
All right, coaches, take your seats, please.
Go girls.
Okay, everybody down. Thank you. 1 minute. Pardon? Oh, yes, that was a coach timeout for
Oopsies.
sanctified. So we'll just keep track of that.
Oh, I'll just pay attention to that.
Okay. And 5 down here. Thank you. Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 9:17. What do I? Anchored 1. Finish the question.
917, what do I? 917, what do I? Will I receive a reward?
Receive is not in the verse. I'm sorry. What do I have?
Good try.
Question, according to 1 John 3:22. What? Freedom 5. Finish the question.
3:22 what? Jesus. What do we keep his parents?
I have a different question.
Good try, Cooper. You were right.
Question, according to 2 Corinthians 10:3. The what? Freedom 3. Finish the question.
3. What do I mean? What do you,
I have a different question.
Timeout, substitution.
Timeout substitution?
I'm gonna put Lucas into seat 4 for out.
All right, Lucas coming into seat 4. That last question was, though what are we not waging war? All right, yep. Time in question, according to 2 Corinthians 6:1. How do we appeal? Freedom 1. Finish the question.
6:1. How do we feel? Working together with men. How do we feel to you?
20 points.
Bonus.
Sanctified 3, light. Question, according to 1 Corinthians 11:34. Quote. Sanctified 1.
1 Corinthians 11:34 quote. If anyone is hungry, let them get help, so that we can whether it will not be for judgment about the things that will be direction that might help.
20 points. Question, according to 1 Corinthians 14:18. Why do I thank God? Sanctified 1.
1 Corinthians 14. I thank God that is we can talk a little.
20 points. Question, according to Jude 1:14. Freedom 5. Finish the question.
Jude 1:14. Who prophesied? Prophesied saying, "Lord, Lord, comes to 10,000
I have a different question.
In timeout, that's an error out. 6-team error.
All right, Owen's coming into seat 5.
All right, Owen coming into seat 5. Okay. Time in question, according to 2 Corinthians 11:28. Apart. Sanctified 4. Finish the question.
2 Corinthians 11:28. Apart from what is there the daily pressure on me of my anxiety for all the church's other things?
20 points. Question, according to 1 Corinthians 10:15. What judge? Anchored 1. Finish the question.
What judge for yourself, what I say?
20 points. Freedom 1, your light. Question, according to 1 Corinthians 13:3. What do I gain? Freedom 5. Finish the question.
What do I gain? If I give away all I had, and if I deliver my body to be burned, I had not left, I gain nothing. What do I gain? If I deliver my body to be burned, give away all I had.
Good job.
Question, according to 1 Corinthians 15:7. To whom? Sanctified 1, finish the question. 20 points.
Yeah.
Question, according to 1 Corinthians 10:27, if what? Freedom 2, finish the question.
10:27. If what? If what? Eat whatever set before you without raising any question on the ground of conscience is what? If one of the unbelievers invites you to dinner and you're
Come on.
supposed to go.
20 points.
Good job.
3 down. 2 down here. 3 down here. 2 down. Thank you. Time in question, according to 2 Corinthians 3:10, what has come? Freedom 3, finish the question.
3:10. Let's go. What is come to have no glory at all? What's the glory?
20 points. 2 down here. All right, halftime scores, please.
Okay, on my left, we have Anchored with 1 team error, 1 because they're answering correctly, and 40 points. In the middle, we have Sanctified with no team errors, 2 because they're answering correctly, and 80 points. And on the right, we have Freedom with 6 team errors, 5 because they're answering correctly, and 150 points.
All right, coaches, 1 minute with your teams. Yeah, home I don't, I've started not doing breakfast, because I was just eating too much, burning too little energy, eating too much, so I just don't even do trying to do a modified window when I'm eating.
I eat breakfast, but I have a weird work schedule where I don't have lunch at a consistent time.
But I figured, I'm burning up energy on this snack.
Trying to get in the habit of having snacks because I get
Sure, coaches, that's time, take your seats, please.
distracted at my work.
Yeah.
All right, do we have any subs for Anchored? Okay, how about for Sanctified?
No.
And none for Freedom? Do we have any subs for Freedom?
Hey, coach. Yes.
Do we have any subs for Freedom at the half? Okay, thank you.
I think that's their last person.
Alrighty. No subs. Okay. All right, everybody down. Sanctified 2, Freedom 1. Freedom 1 still on. Sanctified 2, Sanctified 5, Anchored 5. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 12:18. And what did Anchored 1 finish the question? Sorry, that's an error. Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:33. About what is the married? Anchored 1, finish the question.
What is the married man anxious worldly things? How to please his wife.
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 3:11. Who can lay a found? Sanctified 2, finish the question.
Who can lay a foundation other than that which is laid?
20 points.
Good job.
Freedom 1, you're right. Question according to 1 John 2:25. What is the Anchored 4? Finish the question. Time out. Message is not in the verse. Promise.
3rd team error.
Sanctified 5, you're right. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 6:12. Quote. Anchored 1.
6:12. Quote. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful.
Question according to 10. Late fall on Sanctified 5. No reference given. Just a fall. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 9:4. What would Freedom 3 finish the question?
What would be say nothing of you for being so calm. So this will be finally you're not ready. You didn't say nothing of you for being so calm. If I'm not ready, you're not ready. I'll try to tell us.
I am gonna give you 20 points. I was not sure that I heard the phrase "come with me," but I do believe that you said that, and it's just kind of slurry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No more slurry. No slurry. Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 1:26, anchor 5, there's the question.
26. Consider what you're calling.
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 14:9, into what? 305, there's the question.
Into what will he be speaking to him?
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 11:15, sanctified you.
11:15, quote. 11:15. From the Father's one of these verses.
So it is no surprise. That's okay. Freedom, what do you like? Question according to 1 Corinthians 8:4, what does it have? 305, there's the question.
What does it have that no will consent?
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 18:4, 301, finish the question. I think you might be the first. Question according to 1 Corinthians 16:18, did what? Only a light air and 304, so 8. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:39, 305, finish the question. I'm gonna say one time, sorry. Question according to 1 Corinthians 11:15, why is your sanctified one? Finish the question. 20 points. Question according to 1 John 5:6, quote. Sanctified 5.
1 John 5:6, quote. This is a new go walking on the walk on the China.
I know their end Lord Jesus Christ.
Good job, good job.
Time in question according to 3 John 1:13, with what? 3:19, finish the question.
With what would I rather not write to? And an
What? Question according to Jude 1:8, what do those sanctified 2? Finish the question.
Jude 1:8. Those heaven like men will also rely on the Jews. Defile the flesh. What are these people defile the flesh?
20 points, thank you. I know, that was my error. I read those as these. So I corrected it. Oh, yeah. I seriously wish. That was, yes.
Time, please.
1 minute, 33 seconds.
Time in question according to 1 John 3:18, how about us? Anchor, well, finish the question. Tell us up. All right, Abby, coming in seat 4. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 12:5, on what? Sanctified 4, finish the question.
2 Corinthians 12:5, on what? On what goes on after this?
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 5:12, what are? Bring it up to 8, finish the question.
What are we about to discuss?
I have a question.
I think that's 6 points.
Good job.
No,
Yeah, no,
Okay.
can I make a
Yes, you may have your vote this time. No, I said that. I said it. All right, 48 seconds left. Okay. Everybody down. Here we go. Time in question again. First Corinthians 16:14. You what? Hello, and I'll let you on 3 and 4. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 4:5. What will each one anchor? One. Finish the question.
4, 5, what will each one? 4, 5. Or each one. Just the foundation of God.
20 points. Time up.
Well done.
Well done. All right, Philip, coming in seat. Lauded. Yes.
Time again.
25 seconds.
Time in question for 1 Corinthians 8:4. 3 or 5.
Make a goal. The fan loves God who's not like us.
20 points.
Time up.
Time up. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 9:22. Why? Sanctified 2. Finish the question.
Why do I do it all for the sake of the gospel?
Question. Question according to 2 Corinthians 1:7. What do anchor 3? Finish the question. Question. And that is the end of time. That is the end of the quiz. Scores, please.
In third place with 5 merits, who could answer correctly and 100 points, anchored. In second place with 11 merits, who could answer correctly and 150 points, Bria. And in first place with 3 merits, who could answer correctly and 160 points, second place.
Is this supposed to be on? I see this with a string. Is it on?
So that,
Thank you so much.
I'll do some myself then.
Yeah, so,
I'll take mine up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
so once we start the next quiz, that'll generate a room code, and then you'll.
And yeah, I think we're good with scores. So thank you.
How much
You
time?
don't do that only one time for the rest of the
Yes,
morning?
thank you. It is one time for each quiz. Each quiz. Because each quiz is different.
Almost a marina.
Yep.
All right, let's see. We are site 5.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You tried. Thank you.
We're going to 6, 7. You're gonna go back that.
Wait, are we here again? We're in 6, 7.
Not too far,
That's
right?
yours. That's mine. Yeah.
We lost that.
What ministry did you come from?
Oh, Minnesota, Wisconsin.
Minnesota.
Yep. Yes. So not a terribly long drive, not compared to yours. Did you
We
drive?
had a
or fly?
long day. We had
Drive.
Okay.
we had to get up at 2 in the morning to all meet at 2:30 to then drive down to SeaTac Airport in Seattle.
Oh, my
and then
man.
Our flight left at 7 a.m. and got to Chicago at 12:30 local time. And then we had to get rental cars. And by the time we were leaving the whole airport area, it was about 1:40, I don't know, 2:45.
Okay.
2:15. Anyway, we got to lunch at Chick-fil-A is about 3, and then we just drove straight for 3 hours from there to get here. We got here about 6:30.
Okay.
So,
Yikes.
yeah,
Long
it's a tough day to get here, and especially when you lose those 2 hours
Yeah.
coming east. So,
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
When you guys come to like Wisconsin Dells, do you fly into Minneapolis or do you fly into Milwaukee?
I did not come on that one 2 years ago. They flew into Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Or no, they flew into Milwaukee on that one,
Okay.
and then just drove straight there
Yeah.
in rental cars. Last year, when it was at Green Lake, Wisconsin, we flew into Chicago, and then drove all the way from Chicago
Okay.
up to Green Lake. And that one, we didn't get there till like 6:45, so we missed the supper in the dining hall.
Oh, nuts.
we had to order out pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Hi.
This year we brought 31 people from.
Wow.
So that's like the
That's
largest group
fabulous.
that's come from the West Coast in ages.
Yeah, that's great.
This last year it was just 23, and the year before that, I think it was like maybe
Okay.
15 or
So
something.
you have 3 teams?
3 teams. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Rooted, the one coming in here next is our top team.
What are the 3 teams that are coming?
We have,
Dead BC, Stardust, and Rooted.
Thank you. I'm gonna mess with that a little bit more. Format settings. Okay, so that didn't just put it size, but it didn't move it over.
backup plan for the person who's gonna do it today wasn't feeling good this morning.
Okay, so that can change it. So this has nothing to do with it. Have to do it.
Oh, look at the stuffed animals. Oh,
Hello, guys.
Howdy, I'm Samuel. This is the most awkward introduction. Wow.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm coding here. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
figure out
yeah.
how to
She's
put
very
this.
focused.
I know that is on.
Hi.
Hello. What's your name?
Mrs. Cooper.
Miss Cooper. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. You're the head of the Quizmaster or something like that? Or is it somebody
Not
else?
always. When my ministry was hosting, then I'll run table officials.
Oh, okay.
This year I'm just a peon.
Okay.
Okay, wow. Yeah.
No, I've quizmastered for like, I want to say this is 22 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's experienced,
tenure
guys.
there.
Yes.
She knows what she's doing.
And I got started because my oldest daughter came home from a quiz meet and said, "Mom, I'm going to Omaha, Nebraska." And she was 12. And I'm like, "With whom?" And she says, "What quizzing?" I'm like, "I don't know any of these people."
Yeah.
So I went with her.
With whom?
You said with whom?
Yes.
I did say that. I say with whom.
You were cut out for this Quizmaster.
I was.
Yeah.
Yes. I wear the title Grammar Nazi proudly.
My grandma does too. No, wait, she's like, it's this. Don't dangle your preposition now. You know, she's like always
I
like
mean,
that.
I won't correct people in a normal conversation.
Right.
That's just rude.
Right.
But like if I'm writing a business, when I'm writing business letters, I have to run into ChatGPT and say, "Make this nice." It
Yeah.
sounds very precise, but sometimes precision sounds mean.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get
say,
that.
Make this nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just calm it down a little bit.
This is Rev,
Oh.
and this is Riv.
Oh my! Oh, that's
So,
funny.
so I got these at my graduation year of Nationals, so I've just been putting those.
Wow. They're awesome.
Are you gonna add in?
Last year I had another the last time I kept score, I had another stuffed animal because I bought it nearby. I was gonna pack one, but I forgot to.
This is ours.
Oh, look at your little crochet dinosaur. He's really cute.
So cute.
So in our ministry, we have two sisters, and they run a business making these.
Wow.
And that's like,
Team
it
mascots.
helps them get to
Super
nationals.
fun.
Yeah, they raise funds for it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. He's really well formed.
Yeah,
We
they
have a
did
mini
well.
one too. He was
We
named.
couldn't find the mini one.
Oh, so cute. Well done.
One, Jacob and two.
Oh yeah, we should have a real code. I just
And it's
is
Kim
that
Cooper.
right? No, that might not be, isn't it? How many letters is it?
At least the last. Well, I don't know, but I think.
1 0. There we go. Oh, this is so pretty. Yep, now you are lined up. This is so pretty. So I was gonna try this. 25. Let's see what that does. Oh, I didn't like that at all. That's not what I needed. Okay,
Poor
so
guy.
let's put that around. Let's go.
Yeah, I just, I'm gonna give some last night.
Okay, that moves it.
Working on it this side.
This. 80, and then change this to 20.
Basically.
I like that better. My eyes kind of focus right in there because that's usually how many words I've read. And it's closer than easy as opposed to having some D's as on this
I
little
always
screen.
thought for nationals, quiz masters, they have to read the whole verse. So like, if you end up having to read it all, almost a
It does sometimes if I get in a rhythm, yeah. Yep.
I don't know where I went. I'm just the lonely sister.
Okay, so this is the third quiz. And it is
45 minutes.
10 o'clock. Okay, yep. All right, so we're pretty much on time. Do we have all 3 teams? All right, teams, let's get you on your seat, please.
We need a lineup.
And we need a lineup for WC. Lineup. All right. Aubrey, would you mind shutting the door, please? Thank you, dear.
Keenan's got
Does that make me the queen bee?
Okay, I was thinking
We can have another chair. Pull another chair. There's lots of chairs. I'm in. Trouble. Yes. Yeah, Christopher. I know you. Do you now? Wow.
All right, let's see here. All right, we've got our quizzers. Let's get started because we are sort of on time. Like to keep that going. All righty, because that means you guys might get a 15-minute break when we're done here.
What?
Oh, yes, we're already to the break time after this quiz. Okay, it's 10:45. Yes. All right, so we have Dead BC going by Dead, right? All right, and we have Stardust and we have Rooted. All right, Rooted 4, your light is up. Thank you. Do we have any foot jumpers in this quiz? Nope. Okay, good. All right. I mean, not good, but I've acknowledged that. I remember. Okay. Your hair was in braids earlier today. What did you do? You took it out. Okay.
That's very astute.
All right. I noticed some things. I don't notice everything. All right. Let's do a light check. 4 down over here. Thank you. All right. Dead 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stardust 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rooted 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. The other quiz sites, that site and the one behind us, they can hear us. It's not too bad, but we'll try not to like holler. Okay. All right. Let's do a practice jump. This will be for prayer. Let's see here. Please jump and name the longest river. Where?
The what?
Yeah, sit down. Keep your light from flashing. I want you to jump and name the longest river on the continent of South America. Stardust 2. It is. Would you like to try it?
Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you that we all made it here safely. Please help this quiz to go well and that we would remember our material and that there would be no technical difficulties and that we would do it all for your glory, not for our own. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. All right. Okay. All set. Everybody down for that? Thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 2:1. What? Rooted 1. Finish the question.
2-1. What? Did I make up my mind?
20 points.
Job, Sam.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 7:8. Bill. Rooted 5. Finish the question.
7-8 quote.
For even if I made you
Time out. Though. Not quote. Though.
Question?
Yes.
Can you put time back on?
No, because he could have still, in his brain, he could have given me
I'm
the
just
word
curious,
though.
just in general, because you can't switch an interrogative.
Not here.
But you can, is saying quote committing to the quote? I'm just,
That is a good
heard it, but
question,
I'm right
and
next to it.
I am not, because the words sound so
sure,
similar.
you repeat what you thought.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna let
That's a good
that
job.
one stand with having used up some time. Cause it wasn't until he started the quote that I knew that he'd committed to that. Okay. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 7:32. Rooted 2. Finish the question.
7:32. What is the unmarried man anxious?
Different question.
She got trade.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 6:14. Rooted 1. Finish the question.
6:14. With whom do not be yoked?
I have a different question.
13 minutes.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 14:37. Stardust 1. Finish the question.
14:37. Oh, 37. If we should know the things that might you are committed for, you know, it's about for spiritual, you know, the things that might you are committed for. If what?
I have a different question.
Check it out.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 12:22. Rooted 2. Finish the question.
12:22 on the country.
It is a quote. Sorry.
She got trade. Timeout substitution.
Timeout sub.
I'm gonna put Ruby into seat 2 for Trey.
All right. Ruby coming into seat 2. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 1:22. Stardust 2. Finish the question. Also a quote.
Check it out.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:6. At dead 5. Finish the question. 20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 11:25. As dead 3. Finish the question. 20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 6:16. Who? Dead 3. Finish the question.
Who will become one flesh, the two.
20 points. Question according to 1 John 2:21. Dead 2. Finish the question.
2:21.
Of what is no longer.
I have a different question.
You do.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 10:14. Dead 5. Finish the question.
Roughly idolatry.
20 points. Good read. Timeout sub.
Everybody in and add two people. I'm just kidding.
No.
C3 for Kaylin.
All right, Caitlin coming into seat 3. Yes.
May I ask the time?
2 minutes, 48 seconds.
Okay, everybody down. 4 over here. 3 here, get set. Thank you. Time in question, according to 2 John 1:8, what? Rooted 1, finish the question. Size and-
Timeout substitution.
Timeout substitution.
I'm gonna put Trey into seat 1 for Sam.
Trey coming into seat 1. Okay. Time in question, according to 1 John 5:8, what? Dead 2, finish the question.
1 John 5:1. Spirit and water, what agree these three?
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 10:7. Rooted 4, finish the question.
That's 7. If anyone's copying these, I won't look at what it's before, guys.
Different question.
She got me up.
60 mayor.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 1:22. Dead 5, finish the question.
Jews, Greeks, who demand signs of Jews.
20 points.
Timeout sub.
Timeout sub.
For Stardust, I'm gonna put Nico into 5 for Christopher. I'm gonna put Ellie into seat 3 for Sam.
All right, Nico in 5. Ellie in 3. All right, everybody down. 2 and 4 over here. 4 still. 2. Back on. 4 back on. There you go. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:50. Dead 3. Finish the question.
1558.
Time out.
Oh!
15:51 for 2 seconds. Back on, please. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 8:17. Stardust 4. Finish the question.
8, 17. No, except for Pip. He's going to. I thought he was going to have his own accord.
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 5:13. Dead 3. Finish the question.
Cool. Judges also purchase the person on the money.
20 points. Question according to 1 John 3:7. Dead 2. Finish the question.
1 John 3:7. What is whoever practices righteousness? Righteous as he
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 13:4. Stardust 5. Finish the question.
Not Christ. Whom does it also have your Christ?
I have a different question.
30 mayor.
Question according to Jude 1:12. What? Dead 2. Finish the question.
Jude 1:12. What are these? Get these.
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 4:2. Stardust 2. Finish the question. Different question. Dead 4. Question according to 1 John 4:3 of Dead 2. Finish the question.
1 John 4:3. Never speak the death of Christ. Oh God. Of whom of whom is whoever does not
Time. And that's halftime.
13
Time
mayor.
out. The question I have is, of whom is this the spirit? All right. It is halftime. That was an error. And scores, please.
Okay, on my left we have Dead BC with 3 team airs, 4 clues answering correctly and 180 points. In the middle we have Stardust with 4 team airs, 1 clue answering correctly and 10 points. And on my right we have Rooted with 6 team airs, 1 clue answering correctly and negative 10 points.
All right. Coaches, 1 minute with your team. Thank you. All right. Do you want my hoodie? Help yourself. You can remind us of it. I will share it with you for a second.
I'll grab my own jacket at lunch. I thought it would be warm.
I'm glad it is not.
Oh, I'm glad it's not warm. I'd rather be cold than be boiling hot.
Yep.
Again, I think it was like Iowa this year. There was this one room that was just so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Yep. Oh, I have a spam caller. I am going to decline that phone call.
We're happy with your day so far. Good job.
20 seconds.
I was fabulous week. So after this, we might get like 15-minute break.
Yeah. Yep. That's my plan as well.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, start us!
All right, coaches, take your seats, please. All right, do we have any subs for Dead BC?
We do. We have Cosette in 1 and Caitlin in 2.
All right, Cosette has come into seat 1. Quiet, please, and take your seat.
Cosette in 1, Caitlin in 4.
Yes, Cosette is in 1. Kaylin is in 4 for Dead BC. Subs for Stardust.
Yeah, Samantha's coming into 2 for Jacob.
Samantha coming into 2 for Jacob.
Sam, Christopher's coming into 4 for Micah. And Ellie in 3 is captain. So Sam into 2, Christopher into 4, Ellie is captain.
And then do we have any subs for Brooded?
No subs.
All right. Great. Okay. So we've got Toph, Samantha, Ellie, Christopher, and Nico. Yes, we do. All right. Perfect.
As usual, Friday.
I love that show. All right. Here we go. Dead 3 lights on. Thank you. Dead 1. Timing question according to 2 Corinthians 11:4. Start as 5. Finish the question.
11:4. Really? If what you put up isn't enough, first one comes, and another Jesus from the if you receive it first for
points.
I'm out sub.
Time out, sub.
Jacob's coming into 5 for Nico.
Jacob coming into 5.
Jacob in 5 will be my captain.
Jacob in 5 is captain.
This is our chance. Get right up.
Okay, everybody down 3 here. Okay. Timing question according to Jude 121. Dead 2. Finish the question.
Jude 121. What leads to eternal life? Mercy of our Lord Jesus
I have a different question.
Time out, it's an error.
Time out.
But he got 60
Sorry,
points
Ian.
for his team.
All right, sub please.
We're gonna put Lauren in team 2.
All right, Lauren in 2.
Caitlin.
And Kaylin is captain. Yes. Okay.
5 minutes, 19 seconds.
All right, 5:19. All right, quiet please. Everybody down. Thank you. 4 over here splashing. 1, 2. 2's on. 3 on over here. 4 splashing again. Okay, thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 1:28. Dead 3. Finish the question.
God chose, who chose God? God chose the soul and spice and the rope and things that are not to bring
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:27. Stardust 4. That's an error. Sorry. 5 down. Thank you. 2 down here. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 John 2:14. What? Stardust 1. Finish the question.
2, 4. What about the Word of God about?
I have a different question.
60, Mayor.
2 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 4:8. What? Dead 3. Finish the question. I have a different question. Question according to 1 Corinthians 13:3. What? Rooted 1. Finish the question.
What? I gain nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver my body to be burned, but have not love.
20 points.
Good job, Chase. Very good.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 9:18, quote, dead 5.
First Corinthians 19 quote. What then is my reward? The MVP should not may present the gospel free of charge, so as not to make full use of another in the gospel.
20 points. Question according to 2 timeout. Got a light error on dead 3. Sorry.
Timeout, that's an error.
And that is an error, sorry. Alright.
Sub for
Trisha
Stardust.
is in seat 3. Sub for Stardust.
Micah's coming into 4 for Christopher.
Micah coming into 4.
Jacob is captain.
Yeah, Jacob is still captain. Okay. Dead 5 you like? Thank you. Everybody down? Yes. Time.
3 minutes, 44 seconds.
Thank you. All right. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 12:1 to Stardust 5. Finish the question.
12-1. Divisions or divisions. To what I'll go on divisions.
20 points. 2 down there. Question according to 2 Corinthians 5:18. Stardust 5. Finish the question. It is a quote, sorry.
Timeout, that's an error.
Stardust Jacob.
Nico coming into 5 for Jacob, and Ellie in 3 is captain.
Okay, Nico in 5. Ellie in 3 is captain. And the reason I didn't give him an error earlier is because he wasn't saying words that I could hear. He was just which was perfect. But yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 3:20. Rooted 1. Finish the question.
3:20. Who knows the thoughts of the wise that they're futile? The Lord.
20 points.
Good job, James.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 1:6. Stardust 3. Finish the question.
1, 6, 8, 7, 8, 1, 6, 8. If we are afflicted, it is very comfort and salvation.
20 points.
Nice.
Timeout substitution.
Timeout sub.
I'm gonna put Sam into seat 2 for Ruby.
Sam coming into 2. Yes.
2 minutes, 37 seconds.
I have
Thank you.
sub for Stardust.
Sub for Stardust.
Christopher into 5 for Nico.
Christopher in 5. All right. 5 down, please. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 11:10. Stardust 5. Finish the question. Oh, sorry, that's an error. 5 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:35. Stardust 1. Finish the question.
15:35. 15:35. What will someone ask?
I have a different question.
Timeout, that's an error.
I'm sorry, Tope.
All good. Those are all good.
All right.
Nico.
Nico coming into seat 1. Yeah.
2 minutes, 15 seconds.
Lots.
Thank you.
So much.
All right, everybody down, please. 5 here. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 12:4. What? Dead 3. Finish the question.
12, 4. What are the fighting moves?
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 9:12. What? Dead 4. Finish the question.
What we do in the gospel the gospel of Christ.
20 points.
Good job.
5 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 14:5. Quote. Rooted 3.
14.5 quote. 14.5 quote. Now I want you all to speak in tongues, but even more to prophesy. The one who prophesies is greater than one who speaks in tongues, unless someone interprets, so that the church may be built up.
20 points.
Good job,
Well
Michaela.
done.
Beautiful.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 8:18. Rooted 4. Finish the question.
8:18.
What is the brother famous
And
for?
that is a quote.
Time out.
Time out.
Sorry. I need a sub.
Sub for Stardust.
I'm sorry, second half coach's time. I thought she aired out.
No, she did not.
Oh, but then I must have the score wrong, sorry.
Okay, so let's do a score check first.
So.
Okay, I must have given the
for
other one
root-
when Caleb, I'm seeing here, Caleb. Okay.
So just like a score check for rooted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trey has 2 errors and 2 correct.
Yeah, Trey.
Sam has 2 errors and 1 correct.
Yep.
Michaela has one correct.
Okay.
Mia has 2 errors.
Yep.
And Caleb has 1 error.
I fixed it now.
Okay,
Sorry.
very
I'm
good,
gonna take
thank
my
you.
second half
All
coach's
right.
timeout.
How much
Second
time is
half-
left?
Okay, hold on. 104 left. Second half coach's timeout starting now.
Three, 2,
All right, coaches, that's it. Take your seats, please. Okay, everybody down. So many votes on. 5 down here, 3 down here, 5 down, please. Thank you. Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 3:8. Dead 1. Finish the question.
3, 8, 3. Who are 1 you planted your waters?
20 points.
Good job.
bonus.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 9:2. Stardust 1. Finish the question.
Readiness which goes by to become so saying that occasion already since last year saying what
I have a different question.
Shake it off.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 10:28. Dead 1. Finish the question.
10:28. 10:28. If what, do not eat it. But if someone says to you, this has been offered in sacrifice, then do not eat it for the sake of the one who
20 points.
Good job.
And that's the match.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, it is. All right,
So-
scores.
Okay. In 3rd place with 10 team errors, but who's answering correctly, negative 30 points, Stardust. In 2nd place with 7 team errors, who's answering correctly, and 30 points, Rooted. And in 1st place with 6 team errors, 6 clues answering correctly, and 310 points, Dead BC.
All right, coaches, make sure you check the individual scores. Take your lineup cards. You guys have a 15-minute break. I'm gonna go find the bathroom.
So once I take everyone's scores. I think Stardust, I think it's stuff in school. I think the t-shirts are cool. I'm something with Supernova. Supernova is my team, so also space team.
Alright,
Rooted.
we're going to 616, which is upstairs. Let's get up there and then I'll talk about that.
Rooted.
Oh, thank you.
Are the scores?
We're running behind.
Rooted, are the scores good?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
I approved it in my head and then didn't tell you.
I gave the
Okay,
lineup.
score is good. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Alright, up to 16.
Those are the only quizzes where it happens to be successful.
Jumps, yeah. The other thing is that, I mean, there's late here. As you're here, you're thinking about, okay, I'm jumping on 7, I'm jumping on 7. I want you to think not necessarily about jumping, I just want you to think about turning your leg.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm here, Corinthians, and I'm waiting for that 4, right? That's it. And I'm question about and then I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about how do I turn my light on as much, because I think one thing you're gonna have to figure out between, like, next year is how to make your jump better.
Yes.
More efficient, right? Because your jump is this really big physical movement.
Yeah.
It's who you are.
Right.
You're really big, you're passionate, you're loud, all those things. That's great. In terms of jumping, it's really inefficient.
Right.
Because you've got all these like movements and things that are going on that are not contributing to turning this light on.
Right.
So even if your reaction time is probably pretty decent,
Yeah.
right? It's still rooted in, I have this handicap of 14.
Right, yeah.
Not quite that bad.
Right.
So just, again, limit test, try out things this year, see what you can do, and lock into that, those sounds or whatever. And
Yep.
if we can find a good rhythm, that's great. If not, then we'll be like, you know what, we just need to be, get your jumps when you can.
Yeah. It's break.
Well, we have 15 minutes to make it to our next quiz. Our next quiz is on the other side of the building. It's in Site 12.
Okay.
So we have 15 minutes to make it to Site 12.
Unless I missed it.
It's that urban knowledge. It's noise for your
No. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see, what does it say?
Cause that's fine.
Oh, yeah, you are. Go on this side. That looks like
Well, if it's a thing like last time, but hopefully it's not.
Hopefully it's not that crazy.
What time is it? Where is everybody?
Oh, yeah.
It's 10:30. Oh, there's 15-minute break. I think that's why no one's here. So they give us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Me as well. Me as well. Wait, I don't have it.
No, there's 15 minutes. Lady and the children live on.
can drink coffee without spilling at all.
I just finally walked all the way down to this side of mine. It's quite a ways down.
Just tell me we're not going to get through. I don't want to be, I don't think we go against it. But it out. Tasted that. Wait till we. So just not our, I'm just done our conversation right now. I did what? This is the one you got right. No. Oh, it's here. Well, he said, you just look so outraged. I was yawning one time, and then I jumped, but into the Monty quiz, and I jumped and I got my answer. And it was my, chapter. It was 2012. And I was like, 22? Yeah.
Right on this side, that side over there?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
That would
lovely
be,
outside.
where
Oh
it'd
my
be
goodness.
facing Quizmaster, so we'd be over there. Yeah, you gotta look at it the way the Quizmaster looks at it, so we'd be over there.
So the Quizmaster looks in its left.
All right,
So
who
what?
are
So you're looking
our
at
three
Quizmaster,
teams?
not your left.
Yeah.
Sanctified again?
Oh, over there, I think you're pointing over there. Okay, never mind. Okay, you are, all right, sorry. I had to
Who's in the
squint and
middle?
look at it, Joshua.
Valiant
All right, guys.
and Distorted.
Thank you.
Oh, I have to.
Okay, we get back to that.
All right.
PHG.
I don't know, I thought we were behind, but nope.
We waited so long.
So,
We got 2 minutes until 10:45.
so line up, let's see here, which one do you think?
Oh,
I like the
something we haven't used yet.
What? Something we have not used yet, huh?
Like that one?
Could do it.
Take it up to the judge.
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe you
Any
need to
meeting
start.
about
Maybe you need to start.
We'll try this one. We'll try this one. We'll try something new. We're gonna try something new here, guys. All right.
I like these big open.
Esther 1, Joshua 2, Becca 3, Town 4, Brian 5, Joshua's captain.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
So we know what to do.
Becca, you're in
We know this Quizmaster. It's not.
Brian 5,
I mean, probably because the other teams
yeah,
aren't.
3, Joshua 2,
Okay,
Esther
now, it was,
their subs.
like 3 rounds.
And Joshua's captain.
What if I look at?
PhD.
There
you go.
That's true. Okay, we are in. We're in 3.
Okay, give it a little bit.
All right, guys.
Line up
Does it need to be 10:47?
No, it wouldn't, that wouldn't matter. It doesn't, because that doesn't do anything about real well time. We'll try it again once we've started the quiz and see what happens. All right.
Away from the timer.
That's fine. Watch my stuff.
For some reason, I got confused and I thought mine was the one that's an in-time thing. Yours is the one.
Right, this is wrong.
It took it now.
Oh, okay,
As
good.
soon as it turned 10:45, it took it up.
Interesting. I didn't realize, I
You're
didn't think
good.
that
It was
new.
me.
Yeah, no, I was gonna see if I could change this.
I like those settings.
I think that this new challenge speaks better than the other one that we did. I think this is their second.
Okay, so this is their second.
I think that.
So we'll probably be looking at more.
But, yeah, it's not
This
hooked up to the internet, so it won't sync,
So it's
so
not-
it's still in someone else's.
I think it's the second team.
Okay, so.
Based on that they are in overtime with Kingdom.
Oh.
I think that they're probably best. Kingdom is the top team from Super Junior. They're not.
I'm gonna see both
That's
of them.
history is what.
Is, I have a salad.
I mean,
that I brought from home. When I'm at home and I do meal
We will
prep,
take
it's
this
so
one later.
half the time I don't eat it because it's just too much chewing.
So the only team that always are going to.
I love
Is that the next week? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Second place after.
Okay.
I like salad also.
Sure.
Usually they have like huge bowl of salad.
Yeah, this is.
All right.
I brought
I
quart
usually
jars
don't
like.
buy it because I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I make it at home, it's perfect for me, but.
Well, where are our teams?
To be fair, it's good to let's put a little bit.
Yeah, same time. Do we have a lineup for you? Thank you. Thanks very much.
Okay, wait, if we keep it up, though, we can maybe keep up with the higher teams for this whole thing.
Actually,
What's going on?
so I may be screwed. Yeah. How so? Like 10 people in the hallway were like, hey Esther, and I was like, oh, I don't know any of them. Because I've been meeting so many people.
Oh, so then you're not actually remembering every
I've been
single
trying to meet
person's
every
name.
single person here, I just can't remember.
That
I've already met like
Oh, it's just coming from
So like, I've been so
I'm going to just check and see if they had Oh, no, they're in overtime. Holy moly.
I can help you with a lot of them if I go with you.
Wow.
I can help you with everyone who's from Summit.
We're here for a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's like, can you meet everyone? I just can't remember.
Yeah, but I can remind you of all
the
10 seconds left.
Yeah, oh yeah, the summer ones will be.
I'm a tater.
But yeah, the other administrators I don't know anywhere near as well. It's just hard to like when you somebody else. I'm not.
All right,
Oh
final
yeah, and when
score.
you're over 100.
The Valiant
that's
is
not really
finished
possible.
second, so they will be hustling to get here.
I'm still only like a quarter way done. So.
True.
Yeah.
Who is the person? Oh, Daniel Watson.
Which I'm like, I want to avoid getting that any sooner than necessary, but I understand it's been 2 days. You have a lot of work. If you want to be before this, you were our top choice here. But also, so, yeah, otherwise we would have to be more, but it's such a gap day. There's a lot of people who want to
Let me know when it's like, I want to, just feel free, like, let me know what you need. I'll do my best to pass. I can't promise that I can't get these come. I'll do my best. How about that? All right. Great, great, great. No, I did not.
You have a brother and a sister, right? I do, but my brother is more, where also, but you just take it from that, like, gets us. So that it's more accurate. Because BQA just makes you score as they are. Yeah, we're in 6th place right now. They've just restored those. Oregon has one over, but even though they had a game, they still haven't scored the most points. Yeah, I mean, they transferred, so it's so early in the draft, it's all of this is gonna have to change.
All right, guys.
It's really fun.
Jumping jacks, stay awake.
Even though we know that we
Stay awake.
And right now she doesn't take it, so that
I did not go there. Okay.
Legacy is the 14th round. I once upon a time coached
Yeah, I remember that.
Valiant?
Yeah,
In the middle.
The start, okay. Right, I don't want to.
Valiant is in the middle.
Because.
All right, quizzers, let's get you out of your seats. We have all three teams. Valiant is in the middle.
Hello, Miss Kim.
Hello, how are you doing?
We're here. We had
You had an
a crazy overtime with
Yes.
some fun questions in it as well.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
no, yes, except for Ruth and Olivia are switched because Ruth is not here yet.
No, do we have a lineup yet for Sanctified?
No, you're in. Yep. Yeah.
Here we go. Sorry about that.
Isaac 2, Olivia 3, Ariella 4, Karina 5.
All right.
This is so cute. The little turtle.
I don't remember. Henry,
I have no idea
I think
what it
Henry's
is.
up. Henry's out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Esther, you're in.
Yep.
All right, you guys got this. Yep, let's go. You are captain, that is correct. And I either have mostly Esther or Henry. Joshua or Henry.
So is this like
Yeah. Yeah, this one and then one more.
Well, it's like at the time I
All
knew
right.
those two were really wanting to be.
Welcome to the quiz site after your overtime and no break. The rest of us had an extended break. But you guys are fresh and ready to go, so there we go. All right, so we'll get everybody sitting down. 3, 4, and 5, your lights are on. 4 is still on. And 5 is back on. 5 over here, thank you. 4 and 5. 4 still. 4 is back on.
4's on.
Yep. Okay, now you're off. All right, sanctified 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Valiant 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Distorted 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's a site across the hallway, and there's one kind of behind us. We can hear them some. It's not horrible, so we're just, not shouting and not clapping real loudly. So that's, yeah, and could we get that door closed, please? Thanks. All right.
Yes, and Valiant in 1 is a foot jumper.
Thank you, Valiant in 1. The crutches would be a good indication, right? Yeah, all right. Do we have any other foot jumpers on seat right now? No, okay, perfect. Then let's see, your Valiant 4, your lights back on. Okay, we will do a practice jump. This will be for prayer, just to get us moving quicker. Distorted 5, thank you, your light. All right, jump on the number 3. 5, 3, 8, Valiant 1. Go ahead and pray, please. Amen. Thank you. All right, and 4, your lights back on. Thank you. 5 over here, and 1, your light. Thank you. It's flashing. Okay, now it's off. All right. Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 14:2, to whom sanctified 1, finish the question.
Who does one who speaks in a tongue speak? Not to men, but to God.
20 points.
Yeah.
Question according to Jude 1:21. Valiant 5, finish the question.
Jude 1:21. Save who others.
Different question. Question according to 1 Corinthians 16:11 in distorted 1, finish the question.
16:11 in his way, in what help him? In his way, in peace.
Time out. On his way, in peace.
Yeah, so peace is good job.
Yeah.
Time in question according to 1 John 5:16. Valiant 5, finish the question.
Time.
I'm sorry, you've run out of time.
Substitution for
Time out,
Valiant.
substitution.
I'm going to bring Karina out and bring Ruth to seat 5.
All right, Ruth is coming into seat 5. Okay. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 15:4, quote. Valiant 1. Time out. Valiant 1, would you like to finish that? Okay.
15:4. That he was buried, that he was raised on the 3rd day in accordance with the scriptures.
Yes. All right, the rules have changed. Is that an error or a foul on sanctified 1? Is it a foul? I'm just going to double check.
Same team as error, other team is foul.
Yep, I think that is correct.
that
I
sounds
just
correct.
see it in print. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, come. There we go.
I think you're awarded points, actually.
Okay, not that. go. And yes, that is scored correctly. So it's a foul on the, if it were your same teammate, then it would be an error. Okay, so just a foul. All right, everybody down, 5 down,
Sub for
please.
distorted?
Sub for distorted.
I'm gonna put Henry into seat 5 for Brea.
Henry coming into seat 5 for distorted. Okay. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 8:23. Distorted 3, finish the question.
8:23. Who have been messengers at the churches?
Different question.
Sure, Rebecca.
5 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 3:21 in Valiant 1, finish the question.
3:21 in
Time.
I'm sorry, one more time.
13 minutes.
5 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:11 what? Distorted 1, finish the question.
7-Eleven, what? What? What should she remain unmarried? Must be reconciled to her husband? And the husband should not divorce his wife? But if she does, what should
20 points.
There it is.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 13:2 quote. Distorted 3.
13:2. I warned those who sinned before and all the others whom I warned them now while absent as to the rest and present on my second visit, that if I come again I will not spare them.
20 points.
Let's go, Becca. There it is.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 4:17b. Valiant 5, finish the question.
4:17. Beyond what says I momentarily affliction preparing for us, and eternal way of glory. Beyond what's that momentary affliction preparing for us, and eternal way of glory beyond all comparison.
20 points.
Good job. Way to go, Ruth.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 11:30. Valiant 5, finish the question.
11:30. Quote.
Time out. It was 11:30.
Okay.
Oh, so it was not a split reference, so don't put time back on it. 4 down. 3 down. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 12:28 in. Distorted 5, that is an error.
Don't worry about it.
13 minutes.
Take it off.
Everybody down, 5 down, 4 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 10:3. What did all? Distorted 1, finish the question.
10:3, what did all eat the same spiritual food?
20 points.
Let's go, Esther.
Valiant 5, right. Question according to 2 Corinthians 10:14 as distorted 3, finish the question.
10:14 as what are we not overextending ourselves as though we did not reach you?
20 points.
Let's go.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 6:2. What did sanctified 3, finish the question.
6:2. What did
Time out, that's on me, it was what does, so that is not an error on her, that's my fault. So we'll put 20 seconds back on this.
Good job.
What is the time?
1 minute, 47 seconds.
Okay, my first half coach's timeout.
All right, coach timeout for Valiant. All right, starting now. Five seconds. All right, coaches, that's it. Take your seats, please. All right, everybody down. One over here, one here. Thank you.
Sub for distorted?
Sub for distorted.
I'm gonna put Fisher into seat 4 for talent.
Fisher coming into seat 4. All right. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 2:4 quote. Distorted 3.
2, 4, quote. I wrote to you out of much affliction and anguish of heart and with many tears, not to cause you pain, but to let you know the abundant love that I have for you.
20 points.
Go back up.
3 down here. Question according to 1 John 2:7. What am I? Distorted 4. Finish the question.
2:7. What? What am I writing to you? No new commandment. But no commandment you have from the beginning. No commandments with you.
Come on. The word 2 is not in the verse. What am I writing you? Sorry.
Good try. No worries. You're good. Can I have a substitution for Valiant?
Substitution for Valiant.
I'm gonna bring Heidi into seat 2 for Isaac.
Heidi coming into 2. Maybe.
That's perfect.
All right. Okay, 1 down. Oh,
1
good.
minute, 13 seconds.
Very good, thank you. 3 down over here. And 4 down. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 9:14 in distorted 1. Finish the question.
9:14 in the same way, in what those who proclaim the gospel should get to living by the gospel, in the same way, those who proclaim the gospel should get to living by the gospel. In the same way.
Time.
Time out. There was a lot of noise during that, and I'm missing the phrase in what did the Lord command? But I am going to put time back on the clock and not issue an error because of the distraction of the noise that was happening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just quote
Yes.
through the verse at that point.
Yep. You got this.
Yep, so we're back to
1 minute and
108.
8 seconds.
All right. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 7:11 quote. Distorted 1.
7:11 quote. But if she does, she should remain unmarried or else be reconciled to her husband, and the husband should not divorce his wife.
20 points.
That's good.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 12:14. Valiant 5. Finish the question.
But I told her not obligated.
I have a different question. Question according to 1 John 3:7 as distorted 4. Finish the question.
3:7 as he is righteous, as whoever practices righteousness, as what is whoever practices righteousness, righteous?
20 points. 3 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 6:13 who? Distorted 1. Finish the question.
6:13 who? God will destroy, who will destroy both one and the other? God.
20 points. And it is halftime. Scores, please.
Okay, on my left we have Sanctified with no team errors, 1 clues answering correctly and 20 points. In the middle we have Valiant with 5 team errors, 2 clues answering correctly and 20 points. And on the right we have Distorted with 4 team errors, 3 clues answering correctly and 150 points.
All right, coaches, 1 minute with your team.
Brandon.
And then
You guys have been keep it up. Keep it up. Hang in there. So. All right.
Every team in the
for Joshua.
not every team in Minnesota. And then these are youth challenge, so they went with the black and gold theme.
My group.
Okay.
3D printed?
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Oh, so it's because of
All right, coaches, it's time. Take your seats, please.
You guys got this? Keep it up.
All right, do we have subs for Sanctified? No subs? How about subs for Valiant?
Yes.
Okay,
Karina is going to come in to, I'm gonna put her in 3 for Olivia and move her to seat 2 for Heidi.
all right, so Karina in 3 and Olivia in 2, and Heidi is the sub. All right, how about subs for Distorted?
Yes, Bray is going into seat 2.
Freya's in 2 now,
Oh.
and then we'll need a captain.
Fisher in seat 4 will be captain.
Fisher in 4 is now captain. Right. Okay, everybody down, please. 3 down here, 4 down here, 4 down there, 3 down. Okay. Time in question according to 1 John 4:17. Distorted 4. Finish the question.
417. In what?
It is a quote, sorry.
That's right.
4 down here. Question according to 1 Corinthians 11:18 in Sanctified 1. Finish the question.
Fine.
I have a different question, actually, sorry.
Good try.
Good try.
Good try.
And 3 down, 1 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 12:31. What will I show you? Valiant 2.
Still more excellent way.
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 1:23. Distorted 3. Finish the question.
123. Why I called not to witness against me?
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:37. Distorted 5. Finish the question.
1537. Quote.
It is not a quote, I'm sorry.
60 bear.
Good try.
Sorry.
3 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 5:1. How is it? Valiant 1. Finish the question.
5-1. How's it recorded? It's actually recorded.
20 points.
Good job.
3 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 4:1. As whom? Valiant 1. Finish the question.
4-1. The challenge occurs and as control occurs, the servants occurs, the servants of the mysteries of God.
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 3 John 1:8. Why ought we? Distorted 4. Finish the question.
Why ought we? Why ought we to support people like these, that we may be fellow workers for the truth?
20 points.
There it is.
Question according to 1 John 2:24. In whom? Distorted 4. Finish the question.
224 in whom? In
Time.
I'm sorry, you're running out of time.
Damn it, that's an error.
Time out.
got it.
Error out. Sorry, Fisher. Sub.
Yeah, Joshua will go into that seat.
Okay, Joshua coming back in,
And he will be captain.
and he will now be captain again.
And I'm,
Yes.
3 minutes and 9 seconds.
I'm gonna make another sub. I'm gonna
Okay.
make, or put Talon in seat 5 for Henry.
All right, Talon coming into 5. All right. Okay, everybody down. Thank you. 3 down. Thanks. Time in question according to time out. Sanctified 3, light has come back on. I was starting the reference. That is an error.
Shake it off.
Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 1:21. Whom? Valiant 1. Finish the question. I have a different question.
60 mayor.
Be light. There you go. Question according to 2 Corinthians 3:16. Distorted 3. Finish the question.
316. 3, 6, 2.
When the family's removed, when one comes to life.
20 points.
Time out, that's
Time out.
quiz out.
Nicely done. All right, we need a sub.
Henry will be taking that seat.
Henry comes back into 3. Okay. All right, everybody down. Okay. Time in question, time out. Light foul on Valiant 2, just a foul.
Okay.
Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 2:6, what are the Valiant 1? Finish the question.
2-6. What are the 2-6? What are the
Time.
I needed the
You're
question
so
and the answer.
close.
Sorry, that is an
Time
error.
out, yeah, time out,
That's
that's
an
an error out.
Right.
Bet
So
you got
close.
60 points for a team.
All right, sub.
And yes, for sub, I will have Heidi come in to seat 1.
All right, Heidi in 1 and captain.
Ruth in 5 will be the captain.
Ruth in 5 is now captain. All right. Yes.
1 minute, 54 seconds.
Thank you. Okay. Time in question, according to 2 Corinthians 5:5, whom? Distorted 2, finish the question.
God, if this hurts everything. God, who has the spirit as guarantee? Who has prepared us for this very thing? God. God.
Time out. I have the question, whom has God given us the Spirit?
Okay. No worries.
Keep going.
Time in question, according to 2 John 1:4, quote. Valiant 4.
2 John 1:4 quote. I rejoice greatly to find some of your children walking in the truth, just as we were commanded by the Father.
20 points.
Good job.
5 down. Question according to 2 Corinthians 11:28. Distorted 4, finish the question.
11:28. Quote.
It is not a quote, sorry.
That's okay. It's all right.
5 down. Question according to 2 Corinthians 2:4 with what? Distorted 2, finish the question.
With what I wrote to you, multiplication in the English apart, many tears.
20 points. 5 down. Question according to 1 John 3:11 from when? Distorted 4, finish the question.
1 John 3:11 from from when you heard the beginning of this mission that you heard hearing the
20 points.
Bonus.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 3:12, why? Valiant 5, finish the question.
Are we very bold since we have such a hope?
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:4, what? Distorted 3, finish the question.
7:4. What the white is not authority over somebody.
I have a different question.
Time out, that's an error
That's
out.
right.
All right, so that was an error out. That was the end of the match, or the end of the quiz, and it is the end of the quiz. Final scores, please.
Okay, final scores. In third place with 2 team errors, 1 quiz answering correctly, and 20 points, Sanctified. In second place with 7 team errors, 4 quiz answering correctly, and 90 points, Valiant. And in first place with 10 team errors, 5 quiz answering correctly, and 170 points, Distorted.
Alright. Folks, just make sure you check your individual scores, take your lineups, and move to your next quiz.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good question, guys. Good job.
Let's see here.
Thank you.
Is it Heidi that's on crutches?
Lilia.
Lilia. Where is she? Oh, there you go. It was 121. Was the one that you were having trouble finding?
And you were
I
in
think you were
122.
122.
I heard you say 122 when you were going through your stuff. Yes, we're good. Thank you. Lilia, can I have my phone, please? All right, so Valiant, we're going to stay moving because we are behind. We're going to site 9. Huh? Site 9 is around the corner.
All the way around. They are over here, from right here, and they're.
Alright, Site 9.
So,
I went the other way.
and there was nobody else in there.
Yeah, I've already like.
Oh, so I have to
I think we're in here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Alright, here we go. Alright, Valiant, we're in Site 9 and it's all the way around the corner. So get to walking. Thank you, Miss Kim, for Quizmastering. Everybody else for scorekeeping and timekeeping.
Thank you.
And let's see, Moxie, Overflow, and when you're ready, yes, oh, it's nice. Very big.
Guys, someone have an opinion.
I know, right? Like on the end side.
If I'm Quizmaster in here all day tomorrow as well, I will not see rhythm at all.
Yes.
They might want to be over here. And we have to move.
Whichever one. I'm not the came up with other than that apparently in the system one of our coaches names is like
Oh my.
like that for
Yeah.
I got it.
I don't know how that happens when you send everything in electronically and they should be copy pasting.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe someone messed it up when we were putting it in.
So what?
The lineup is so.
Abby,
I feel like I'm invading your space every time I do this. I can't see them. I don't get really close.
part of the job.
I was wondering who that was.
Very important.
This starts. Alright.
Yeah, mom seats. We're gonna try. The goal is to get questions.
Got a book with
Like the hot dog. So, look at the hot dog.
Alright, we're waiting on your team. Alright, quizzers, on your seats, please. Hello, Gordon. Hello, Gordon. I get the whole.
That's a good.
I get the whole.
I think that's a fine
notes was.
We can just file. Read all those things.
You said, man, too fast.
Alright. Wow. Corbin, you really gonna present this challenge? You give me your whole book.
No, that's only, I only have one of those.
I'll take your letter.
Look into my, look into my book.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
like,
actually-
seriously, go through my book?
Well, of course, you give me the whole thing.
No, that is a, I mean, I think that's a good
It's
challenge,
actually,
so.
it actually is. I mean,
Right, yeah, like,
Oh, wait, who's captain for Moxie? I missed that part.
Mael. This is
that. There we go. Got everything
Alright.
set up.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot to put the
Have my
caption.
scorekeeper.
Let me get that. There we go.
Okay, so we have Moxie and Overflow and Deliverance. Do we have any foot jumpers? And you got the room code, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and do a light jump after we get everybody sitting down. 2 over here was blinking. Overflow 1's on, 3 is on, 4 on over here is on. There we go. Okay, Moxie 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Overflow 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Deliverance 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We'll do one practice jump because I know I would like to get to lunch, so we'll make this short and sweet. Jump on the number 3, 8, 3, 2. Moxie 1, go ahead, please.
Yep. God, we thank you for this quiz for nationals, for that the rest of this tournament would go well, and that it would be glorifying to you, for that we would walk in the light as you are in the light, for that the rest of this day would go well, for that we would have a good lunch, and that we would glorify you.
Amen.
Amen.
Lots of water at lunch. Okay. All right, everybody down? Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 9:8. Deliverance 4. Finish the question.
9, 8. 9, 8. How God was able to make it.
Time. I'm sorry, run out of time. Having. Deliverance 1. Thank you. Overflow 1.
Careful.
Time out. 2 down. 3 down. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 8:23. Deliverance 1. Finish the question.
8:23. Quote, as for Titus, he is my partner and fellow worker for your benefit. And as for our brothers, they are messengers of the churches of the glory of Christ.
Nice read. 20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:14. If what? Deliverance 2. Finish the question.
14, if what? If what, our preaching is in vain and your faith is in vain, if Christ has not been raised.
20 points. 5 down. Question according to 1 Corinthians 11:26. What? Deliverance 2. Finish the question.
11:26, what? What do you proclaim the Lord's death
I
until
have
he
a
comes?
different question.
Good try.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 10:23. Moxie 4. Finish the question. I have a different question. I'm sorry, time out. He was quoting. I'm so sorry. All right, put time back on the clock. That was my fault. Terribly sorry. Yeah, probably about 10 total. All right. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 7:33. Moxie 5. Finish the question. I have a different question. Question according to 1 Corinthians 6:11. Byron. Moxie 1. Finish the question.
I think you're rushed, you're sanctified, you're justified. But Spirit of God.
Time out. 20 points. One down. Question, time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 1:31, let Moxie 2 finish the question.
Let who boast in the Lord, let the one who boasts boast in the
20
Lord.
points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 12:17. Moxie 4, finish the question.
2 is given to each, is given the manifestation of the Spirit.
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 9:3, what is Moxie 4, finish the question.
What this Bible has.
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 4:11, why? Deliverance 4, finish the question.
4:11 why? 4:11 why? For we who live are always being given over to death for Jesus' sake. Why are we who live always being given over to death for Jesus' sake? So
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 2 Corinthians 7:2, Deliverance 1, finish the question.
7, 2. Whom have we wronged on?
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 John 1:7, what? Moxie 1, finish the question.
Do we have fellowship with one another?
Different question. Question according to 1 John 3:13, Moxie 4, finish the question.
1 John 3:13, do not be surprised, brothers, that will hit you.
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 2:9, what is it? Moxie 3, finish the question.
What is it? What is it written? As it is written, what I see, nor ear, nor the heart of man, national God's spirit for those who love.
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 8:5, what make? Moxie 2, finish the question.
There be a brother, maybe so-called gods in heaven or
20 points. Overflow 1, you liked. Question according to 1 Corinthians 5:1, what is? Deliverance 2, finish the question.
5:1 what is? What is it? Actually reported that there's squalling is actually reported that there's sexual immorality among the other kinds of
Time out. 20 points. Time out, yes.
I believe when he first started speaking, he said quarreling. When he said actually reported, I heard that too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Given that your captain has also assented that that word was given, I'm going to have to overturn my ruling. I'm terribly sorry, but to keep the integrity of the quiz, we will accept that challenge. So that is an error. I'm so sorry.
13 Mayor.
And thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 11:5, Deliverance 4, finish the question.
11:5 well, I consider that I'm not in the least I consider that I'm not in the least inferior to these super apostles.
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 1:15, Moxie 1, finish the question.
The weather service.
20 points.
time out.
Time out.
Time out.
All right, first half coach's timeout for overflow.
Okay. You can make sure you.
5, 3, 2, 1. Coaches, take your seats, please.
Substitution.
All right.
We're gonna switch seat 1 and seat 2.
All right, seats 1 and 2 are swapping seats, and then were you standing for any specific reason? Okay.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
45 seconds.
45 seconds and a half. Okay. Everybody down to 4 over here. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 16:9. Moxie 1, finish the question. It was a quote. Sorry.
13.
Timeout substitution or Moxie?
Yeah, I'm gonna put Levi in seat 1.
Levi in 1.
Anna in seat 2.
Anna in 2.
Willow in seat 3.
Willow in 3.
And make Ethan my captain.
Ethan in 1 is captain. Did you get that? I'm sorry, Levi and one's captain. So Levi, Anna, Willow. Okay. Yes, yes. Now we want the time.
35 seconds.
All right. Okay, everybody down. One here. Thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 5:12. Deliverance 4. Finish the question.
5:12. Quote.
It is not a quote, I'm sorry.
Substitution.
Time out, sub.
Can bring Cyrus into seat 4.
Cyrus coming into seat 4 for deliverance. Okay. Okay. You're on. There you go. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 13:12. Deliverance 2. Finish the question.
13:12. Great home with her, I guess.
I'm sorry, it was a quote. All right, end of the first half. Scores, please.
Okay. On my left, we have Moxie with 3 team airs, focus answering correctly, and 160 points. In the middle, we have Overflow, yet to score. And on the right, we have Deliverance with 5 team airs, focus answering correctly, and 80 points.
All right. Coaches, 1 minute with your teams. Yeah. Really? Oh, I'm so glad you can take that home and put it in scrapbooks. So is it weird having Sonora married?
Yeah. Peter's supposed to be coming today.
Okay.
He had work yesterday, so he couldn't come with us today.
Okay. So he's gonna drive all the way by himself?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey.
Currently, I've been working on because her room like has a better sort of space than mine is. We're moving my stuff into her old room, and my old room I'm turning into a bathroom. So that's been a project.
Love
I'm
it.
so close to being done with it, and my goal is to be done with it before the end of next month.
Ooh,
I'm
good
so
for you.
close.
That is an exciting update. All right, halftime is over. Coaches, take your seats, please. Wizards, take your seats, please. Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing when we were building our dragon. All right, do we have any subs for Moxie?
No.
All right, how about subs for Overflow?
Not at this time.
And how about subs for Deliverance?
Yes. Aaliyah's coming into seat 5.
Aaliyah coming into seat 5. Okay. All right, everybody down, please. Overflow 1 and 2, your lights are on. Thank you. 2 over here flashed. 5 flashed. Thank you. 5's on. There you go. All right. Time in question according to Jude 122. Moxie 5, finish the question. It is not a quote, sorry. Move on, thank you. Question according to 1 Corinthians 4:9. Who? Moxie 3, finish the question. 20 points. Question according to 1 John 2:29. Moxie 1, finish the question.
What you may be sure that everyone who practices stretches does such a thing. If you know the stretches.
20 points.
Bonus.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:5 to what? Moxie 1, finish the question.
7:5. To what may you devote yourselves to prayer?
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 3:11. Who did? Moxie 4, finish the question. 20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 11:20. Moxie 1, finish the question.
2 Corinthians 11:28.
Tim, did you say 11:28?
Yeah.
Okay, it is 11:20, which was not a split reference, so we're not putting, well, let's put 5 seconds back on because he did say 8, I just didn't hear it, so we'll, yeah, okay. Okay, everybody down? Thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 10:3 and Deliverance 2, finish the question.
10:3. And what we walk into question?
20 points. Question, according to first round 5-6 hoop. Moxie 1, finish the question.
First round, 5, 6, who? Who was this? This is who came at Wormwood, Jesus Christ.
Come up. That's the other one. Who is the one who testifies? Sorry.
60 mayor.
Time in question, according to 1 Corinthians 11:21. Moxie 3, finish the question. I have a different question. Question according to 2 Corinthians 12:10 with deliverance 2, finish the question.
12:10. What's what I'm content with? Weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities.
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:8 how? Moxie 5, finish the question.
How your girl said to me last fall, so I'm time ago.
20 points.
Bonus.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 15:14 quote. Moxie 5.
Christ is not with reason, opportunities in vain, and refuses of
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 14:22 what? Moxie 4, finish the question.
21. What are signed, just like they're signed, not believed, but from years, but proxies signed.
20 points.
Time out. That's a closeout.
Well done, Mr. Price. Do we have a sub?
Yeah, I'll put my L in 3 and Willow in 4.
All right, Mael in 3 and Willow in 4.
Substitution for deliverance.
Substitution for
I'm gonna
deliverance.
put McKinley into seat 4.
McKinley in 4. Yes. Time.
2 minutes, 59 seconds.
Thank you. All right, everybody down. Okay, 4 your light. There you go. Time in question according to 1 John 4 to whom? Moxie 1, finish the question.
1 John 4 to whom? Who do you know, Spirit God?
20 points. Question according to 1 Corinthians 10:27. Moxie 1, finish the question.
1 Corinthians 10:27.
It is a quote.
Time out.
Time
That's
out.
an error.
Sorry, Levi. All right, sub. Asher coming into 1. Captain.
Captain.
My captain will be my
Mael in 3 is captain. Okay, everybody down. 1. Thank you. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 9:15 of Moxie 3, finish the question.
9:15.
What I not made use of any of these rights. I've not made use of
Time
any of
out.
these rights.
The verse reads, I have made no use. Not is not in the verse. I'm so sorry. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 3:13. Moxie 2, finish the question. I have a different question. Question, time out. That's a light foul on overflow 2. Just a foul. Yes?
Did you quote verse?
No, it's a lie.
I believe she was just going through the verse. Very good question.
The verse starts out not like Moses, and I thought that she gave a question. Yes?
Who?
That's what I thought. I heard an interruption.
Coach's timeout for deliverance.
All right,
Second
coach's timeout for deliverance.
Okay.
I think
All right, coaches, that's it. Take your seats, please. Okay, everybody down. Thank you. Time in question according to 2 Corinthians 4:6. Deliverance 4, finish the question.
4:16.
Time out, it is 4:6. So put like 2 seconds back on there.
Timeout, that's an error out.
That's an error. Sorry about that.
We'll have Cyrus come into seat 4.
Cyrus coming into 4. Thank you. 5 got it. Thank you. Okay. Time in question according to 1 Corinthians 1:23. Moxie 1, finish the question. 20 points, good read. Question according to 2 Corinthians 10:13. Deliverance 2, finish the question.
10:13. Beyond. Beyond what will we?
I have a different question. Who? Question according to 1 John 3:16. What? Moxie 5, finish the question. I have a different question. Hello?
No, that's an error out, yeah.
All right, and no sub. Okay. All right, yes.
Can I have time?
Time.
1 minute, 6 seconds.
Thank you. All right. Time in question according to 1 John 2:12. Moxie 2, finish the question.
1 John 2:12. 2 live right. You
20 points.
Bonus.
Question according to 1 Corinthians 13:10. When? Moxie 1, finish the question.
When the partial will pass away, when the perfect comes the partial.
20 points. Question according to 2 Corinthians 1:9. Deliverance 2, finish the question.
1:9. Well, we felt that we received the sentence of death.
20 points.
Timeout, that's a
Time
quiz
out.
out.
Well done. We have a sub.
Yes, Abigail come into seat 2.
All right, Abigail coming into 2, and do you have a sub, captain?
Captain will be Judah in seat 1.
Judah in 1 is now captain. All right. Time in question according to 1 John 4:17. Moxie 2, finish the question.
1 John 4:17.
It is a quote, I'm sorry. Question according to 1 Corinthians 7:29. Moxie 1, finish the question.
What is this one? That's the point down to refresh short for
I have a different question. As,
Timeout, that's an error out.
all right, that was an error out. We do have captain still. Okay, so there's no sub. That is the end of the second half. Let's have scores, please.
Okay. So in third place with no team errors and no crews answering correctly and 0 points, Overflow. In second place with 7 team errors, the crews answering correctly and 110 points, Deliverance. And in first place with 13 team errors, 7 crews answering correctly and 280 points, Moxie.
I believe it is now lunchtime. Coaches, do not forget your lineup.
Get your lineup
and check your
sign
individual
out.
scores.
We're good on the score.
It's fun thinking former quizzers coaching.
That's fun to sit here former quizzers.
Well, good. It's a lot less work.
Yeah. So I said I didn't have to review all the stuff I read a book.
Right, exactly. I mean, maybe you can listen to quoting, but.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Lunchtime. Lunchtime. May I have my hoodie, please?
3 errors on Jeff,
I was about to creep on.
2 on Josiah, and 2
They're
on.
probably heading to lunch, and I'm hungry.
All right, we'll see you guys after lunch.
I don't know if I'll be back. I gotta ask Roger or.
Oh, yeah, Roger tried to take it. Yep. But you did just fine. Thank you so much. See you later.
Well, I was hoping he'd get 1 or 2 more. And he made the one knowledge error, so.